to walk with all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. I know for certain, the one I love, I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you.
Why would my wife need another man?
Home early, Mr. Quigley.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Unfaithful. Mrs. Raftree. I mean, when she needs me, I've always been there for her. In the spare room.
Something wrong, Mr. Quigley?
Wrong? Why should anything be wrong? Melissa? Anyone home? Melissa? Are you there, Melissa? Where you should be. Quigley?
You call that Quigley? I thought you'd hung yourself again. It's me. Who do you think it is? Sonia. Your wife's boyfriend's wife. I want you to convince me you can handle this, Clive.
Sonia, can you come a minute? Mrs. Duffield's complaining again.
Well, with a face like hers, I suppose she's every right to.
Shh.
Sorry about that, Clive. I had to leave the phone for a moment.
What?
You didn't notice, did you? Listen, I've got to go. I'll call you back.
I was going to do a coq au vin. Well, scrub that. She liked coq au vin. How's the coq au vin I used to say? Fine, she used to say. One minute everything's fine, the next minute she's up in some hotel in the arms of another man. Both arms.
Alyssa? Alyssa? We're gonna have to get started back home.
I'm coming. I'm gonna have to make the bed.
We haven't unmade it yet, have we? We sat on it once, on the same side, for 2 minutes. It's about as close as we've been. I booked the room and all you've used is a bathroom.
I'm sorry, David. I think
think it's just nerves. I've never really done anything like this before.
You've never done it now, have you? You're not into this, are you?
I'm trying, David.
I knew I was in trouble when I heard you cleaning your teeth. 20 minutes cleaning your teeth. It's every time I book us a room. All I get to do is listen to you in the bathroom. I'm going to have to start bringing a book.
Just have to give me more time.
Hello?
I'm just checking. We're in this together, Clive. Mutual support. That's what it's all about.
I wish you'd stop ringing. And there's no need to worry about me because I'm alone. No, I'm not alone. I'm in the company of a bottle of claret. Gives you some idea of the state I'm in. I'm going to have it out with Melissa.
No!
Will you stop shrieking?
We don't want them to know yet, do we? Until we can find a way to handle this. Suppose we confront them now, and it drives them to go off together. I don't just lose a husband. The shameless turd walks off with half my business. We have a contract. I am losing trade here, Clive. I have just blown Mrs. Duffield out.
Who's Mrs. Duffield?
You have got to start acting normally, Clive. What would you normally be doing?
Normally I'd be cooking a cocoa van.
Well, all right. Cook a cocoa van.
Look at you. Now we're ready to leave. You've got colour in your cheeks. You look terrific. You've got great little boobs. I bet. Do you realise how often we've nearly made love? I'm like an unexploded bomb.
I'm sorry.
The slightest nudge on the trigger and I'm going to go off. You do like making love, don't you?
Yes. Yes, of course I do. I make love with Clive.
You do? Thought all he ever did was cook. You tell me you really do. Listen, we could still squeeze in half an hour.
Well, David...
You're a knockout, Melissa. Nobody's ever got me like this before.
But no, I haven't got the time. I've got to get home. Oh!
Now what?
I've got to go to the bathroom.
I'm just glad we never had children. Or I'd be cooking for them as well. How was I supposed to know she was unhappy? How can you tell? She's always been so miserable. She's never been light-hearted. I suppose I've never been light-hearted. We don't laugh a lot. Well, how can you? Life's not like that. You start laughing a lot, they're going to lock you away.
Are you ready?
Can you check that the corridor is clear?
Nobody knows we're here.
I feel so conspicuous.
What have we done to be ashamed of? Again.
I'm a person to be found in squalid assignations in hotel rooms.
I know that.
We love each other.
When?
But other people won't realise that. They'll just think we're having some squalid assignation in a hotel room.
It's clear.
The thing is to maintain a cool dignity and not let these suspicions influence our behaviour.
Thank you.
One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me.
We're just two people in a car. It hasn't got sin written over it in big letters. I haven't even got around to the small letters yet.
I just feel everybody knows. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that my husband doesn't see it.
Clive? Sounds like a bit of a wally to me. As far as not getting found out goes, I think you're onto a good thing there.
Well, he trusts me.
Don't get upset. Will you relax? You're a bundle of nerves every time I touch you.
You'll have to be patient with me.
It's going to be very difficult for us to have an affair without me being allowed to touch you. We're into something here you can't do by post. I thought you were bored with your marriage and wanted a bit of excitement.
I do. I am.
Right, lady. You want to play it rough, that's it. No coco van. She never really ate the stuff anyway. Doesn't really eat, she just slims. Maybe she can't stand my cooking. Maybe that's why she ran off. To some other man who's feeding her all the time. She used to like my cooking before we were married. What am I doing drinking this time of day? Enjoying it, that's what I'm doing. No, I'm not. This is terrible wine. I used to use more salt.
What kind of a way is that to answer your phone?
Who is this?
Who is this? You've forgotten already?
Oh, it's you.
Mortified as I am to interrupt your cooking, Clive.
I'm not cooking. Just never ate the stuff anyway.
You sound desperate, Clive. You're going to do something stupid, aren't you?
Why are you calling me here anyway?
Because you've got my future in your hands. I'm trying to stiffen your backbone, Clive. Just regard this call as a morale booster. Stick with me, kid. We'll see this through.
Does your husband cook?
Does he what?
Is he feeding my wife? She eats very little.
You surprise me. To me, she looks like someone who goes around stealing from other people's plates. Clive? He's hung up on me. Oh, I hate it when people hang up on you. He needs me. One minute you're childless, next minute you're fostering an idiot.
Now, look here. Look, listen. Listen here, Melissa. Melissa!
It's me. I'm home. I've got a headache. I'm going to lie down.
Melissa!
I'm upstairs.
Now, listen here, Melissa. This has got to stop. You're grounded, lady. Go, man. Melissa!
I'm going to lie down and sleep in the spare room.
Again? Damn. I'll be upstairs in a minute, young lady. Hello?
Don't do it.
Do what?
What you were going to do? I bet you were going to do it. You were going to face her with it.
Not necessarily.
Don't lie to me.
I have to talk with her. I can't pretend nothing's happened.
Don't do it, Clive.
I need a drink. good banging, she got a headache. I've got to get this sorted out. It's him or me. What if it's him? Well, at least I'll know. Get it over with. I can't stand the pretense. What? Coming. Stop ringing the bell! She's got a headache! Go away! What do you think you're doing?
You were upstairs! You've told her!
I haven't told her.
You were just about to tell her.
I wish you'd please leave.
Look me in the eye.
What I'd really like is for you to leave right now.
You were upstairs, weren't you? I knew it.
Will you go away? How's it going to look if someone sees you here?
They're the ones doing the cheating. What are you feeling guilty for?
It could be very embarrassing. I want you to leave.
Not while you're going to pieces, Clive. You need a drink.
Oh, I don't need a drink.
I never saw anyone need a drink more. Where'd you keep it?
It's through there. Will you please keep your voice down?
Relax. Melissa's upstairs.
You can't go in there.
You keep it nice, Clive.
My wife is a very tidy person.
Yeah. She keeps fitting neatly under my husband. Where's that drink?
One drink, and then you go. What'll you have?
Vodka.
Sorry, no vodka.
What have you got?
Sherry or wine?
Wine.
Actually, we've run out of wine.
Oh. I'll have a sherry.
Sweet or dry?
All those choices, eh? Dry.
Melissa prefers sweet.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
Please, leave things alone.
Cheers.
A toast? You think it's time for a toast?
To the bounds of matrimony. Let's see if we can keep them that way. You're going to have to be harder, Clive. If you're going to get through this with your marriage intact, you're going to have to be more than just a good housekeeper. You're not going to be able to dust your way out of this. It's going to take balls, Clive. I'll give you this, Quigley. I wish I had someone thought as much about me as you do about her. So, are we going to fight for what's rightfully ours? Let me hear it, Quigley.
We are. We're going to fight.
I'll drink to that.
Hi.
Coming.
Hi.
I ought to eat something. Coming down.
No. You rest. I'll bring you something up. Here, back into bed.
I'd rather go down.
You're right. Now that you're feeling better, why don't we both go down? Draw the curtains and fool about on the rug like we used to.
Like who used to?
Okay, like I always wanted to. Let's do it. Now. Life's too short. Who knows what tomorrow brings?
You know I've got a headache. What's wrong with you?
You going back to bed then?
Yes. Yes. I think I might.
I'll bring you something up. What am I going to do?
Do what you always do. Act as normal.
I feel more normal when you've gone. When are you going?
Oh, I'm going now. I've done all I can. If you blow it now, you blow it. There's nothing else I can do.
No, I'm all right. No, I'm adjusting to it. You've convinced me. I'm beginning to realise you're right.
Oh, don't bullshit me, Clive.
No. It's all a question of adopting the right attitude.
The right attitude? That's what we need, Clive. The right attitude.
Did I say attitude? What are you doing?
I think I'd better make the sandwich.
I thought you were going.
Well, I thought I was going too. It was before you became brain damaged. You're not in any condition to be left.
There's no need to pull faces. I'm absolutely fine. You mustn't be here.
Hiding kitchen.
No. Mother-in-law. How are you?
What's the matter with you?
Matter? Why should anything be the matter? It's nice to see you. What a lovely evening.
Nothing special. I brought my daughter a fish.
Fish?
The chap across the road catches them.
Jolly good. Keen sportsman. I see Melissa gets it.
Well, are we going in, or aren't we?
Of course we are.
Where is Melissa?
She's lying down.
Is she ill?
No, just tired.
You work her too hard. I'll just put this in the fridge.
No! I'll take it. You go up and see Melissa.
What's the matter with you? You're a bundle of nerves.
Me? Nerves? Me? Nerves? Will you please leave now? Thank goodness she's gone. Thing now is to make damn sure I never see her again. I wish they'd just leave me alone to straighten things out with Melissa. I've got to be man enough to forgive her.
Don't just stand there. Get me out. I'm hooked up back here. I can't get my hand round to it.
You shouldn't be here.
In a broom cupboard? Do you think I don't know that?
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, will you please leave before someone comes downstairs? What is it? Are you ill? You can't be ill here. Go home and be ill.
I'm not ill. I'm cold and I'm clammy. You wet me blouse through with that damn fish. Look!
Are you going?
Oh, I'm going. And you're coming with me.
Melissa's still waiting for that sandwich, Clive. And a yoghurt. Strawberry. I'll just have a cup
of tea, Clive? And perhaps a biscuit? Hi!
You can't just drag me away from my home and my wife.
Try to think of it as the first step on the road to getting your wife back.
Where are we going?
I'm thinking about it.
I won't go.
Don't mess with me, Clive. I'm a hairdresser. If you don't move, I'm going to perm your privates.
Good evening, Mrs. Raftery.
Thank goodness you came. This man is sexually assaulting me.
She's joking, Mrs. Raftery.
Come on with me.
Tell her you're joking.
Depends on whether you're coming with me.
Coming with you. It's just joking, Mrs. Raftery.
Only joking, Mrs. Raftery.
I'm rowing now in this neighbourhood. She'll think I'm weird.
That's probably because you're weird, Clive.
I'm not weird, not the way she thinks I am. She thinks I'm a sex maniac.
You're an idiot. You were going to blow the whole thing with your wife. You were going to tell her you knew she was cheating with my husband. You're going to drive them together, Clive. You're going to lose her permanently.
I was going to forgive her.
You see what I mean? You're an idiot. Get in the car.
I can't go without saying a word to Melissa.
You can call her on the phone. Get in the car.
What about Mrs. Raftery? She probably still thinks I'm taking you away against your will.
When I'm driving?
You've got to make it clear I am not abducting you. You're abducting me.
You want me to make it clear that I'm going with you of my own free will?
Yes.
Right, Buster.
No one to walk with all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love.